friends, for today's video I'm planning to show you how to crochet this beautiful square you see right here. It is so easy to make and you can turn it in anything you want. So if you think you'll enjoy making it, make sure to keep watching and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started. Okay, so to start this beautiful daisy square, I will be using cotton yarn. It is DG from We Crochet. I will link it in the description, and I will be using my 5.0mm hook. So to start it, I will be doing a magic ring, and this is going to be the middle of the daisy, and you're going to wrap it like this around your finger and insert your hook. Grab the second yarn, go like this. One chain, chain one, and take off your finger. You're gonna keep this tail on this side, and now you're gonna make single crochets inside this ring. So insert your hook inside the ring, grab your yarn. Now you have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, and then go through the loops on the hook. Easy as that. Keep doing single crochets inside the ring until you have 8 in total. Once you have the 8 single crochets, you're going to pull on this tail and close the center. Now insert your hook in that first single crochet, grab your yarn and go through the loop on your hook, making a slip stitch. Now chain 3, this is going to count as a double crochet, and you're going to do another double inside that same space. So yarn over, insert your hook, grab your yarn, go through, yarn over, go through 2 loops, and again yarn over and go through 2 loops, and that is a double crochet. So you're going to make 2 per single on this round. So yarn over, do a double crochet, and again another one on that same space until you have 16 in total. Once you have your 16 double crochets, you're going to slip stitch on the last chain you did here. And that's it for that round. You can chain 1 and cut off your yarn right here and pull it up. So that's it for the center. Now you can bring in your color for the petals. And I'm gonna insert my hook right next to the chain. So you can also do it inside the chain. It doesn't matter. You're gonna use it later on. And attach my color and pull it through, and now I'm gonna chain 3. That counts as a double crochet, and now do 2 more inside that same stitch. Now you're gonna skip 1 stitch and chain 1 and do another group of 3 on that stitch. And just so you know, you can also hide the tails at the same time. Once you insert your hook, keep the hook underneath the tails and holding them at the same time. Grab your yarn and go through, do your double crochet, and you are hiding them. So you're gonna keep doing this until you have 8 petals in total with 1 chain in between, all the way around. Once you get back here again, you're gonna slip stitch on that last chain, and you're gonna pull it up a little bit because you're going to put in your net color on the single crochets that you skipped on the middle. So I'm gonna insert my hook right here and bring it up like that and attach my new color. And now I'm going to do 8 chains. That counts for a double crochet and 5 chains. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this tail and put it in the back, and the tail for the first color, make sure that you leave it in the front. Important, because if you leave it in the back and you continue doing your stitches, you're gonna trap it on the outside and the same thing is gonna happen to the other color. You're gonna see why. And yeah, just leave it here in the front, and now I'm gonna do a double crochet on that next single I skipped. I'm gonna hold my tail in the back, and take my hook and put it like this, and take my yarn and go through, yarn over, go through 2 loops, and again go through 2 loops. So I completed that first double crochet. Again, chain 5, and another double crochet on that, and another double crochet on that next single crochet, holding your tail in the back. Insert your hook, take it out through here, it's a little bit tricky, but it can be done. Chain 5, and that's it for that round. So basically chain 5 and do double crochets on each single crochet that you skipped on that round, and yeah, just keep doing that until you get back here again. Once you get here, you're gonna slip stitch on the 3rd chain on the 8 chains you did, and that's it for that round. So again, pull it up a little bit, and then you're gonna go with your first color again and pick up that loop and bring it forward, and that is why you need this tail here in the front, because the petal goes in front of the chains. So now chain 3, that counts as a double crochet, and on the next stitch you're gonna make 2 double crochets because the petals are gonna increase in size. So 2 in that same stitch, and just 1 on the next one. Chain 2, and continue doing the same thing on the next petal. 1 double crochet, 2 on the next, and 1 on that final stitch, and chain 2. So keep doing this around the daisy until you complete all the petals. So once you get here, make sure that the tail for the other color is in the front, very important, and slip stitch on that last chain. And that's it for that round. So pull it up a little bit, and then you're gonna bring in your other color. So grab that loop and bring it to the front, pull it tight. Now you're gonna chain 3, that counts as a double crochet, and you're gonna make another one in that same space, because just like the petals, these parts right here, they're gonna increase also. So now chain 5, and the tail for the other color, make sure that is in the front. So go into the next double crochet and insert your hook like this, grab your yarn and go through, yarn over, and do your double crochet. Do another one in that same space, and that's it for that round. So again, chain 5, 2 double crochets on this stitch right here that is with this color, and so on. So obviously do that all the way around until you get to the beginning again. Once you're back here, slip stitch on that last chain, and that's it for that round. Again, pull it up a little bit and grab your other color, and bring it to the front, chain 3, and on the next stitch you're gonna make 2 double crochets. Again, you are increasing the petal, and you're gonna do the remaining 2 double crochets on those 2 stitches. chain 2, and you're gonna repeat the same thing. 1 double crochet on this first stitch on the petal and 2 on the net stitch. And finish off the petal normally, chain 2, and do the same thing for every petal until you get back here again. So once you get here, make sure that the other tail is in the front, and you can do your slip stitch on that last chain. And that's it for that round. So for the next round, you're not going to use your other color. We're going to do the last round on this color, the color of the petals. So chain 1 and single crochet in that same stitch. So insert your hook, grab your yarn over, and go through the 2 loops on the hook. And then you're going to skip one, and on that middle one you're going to make 5 double crochets. So yarn over and start making the stitches. Once you do them, you're gonna skip the next one and do a single crochet on the last double you see right there, and that is your first completed petal. So chain 2, and you're gonna do the same thing for every petal. On the first stitch you see, single crochet, skip one on the middle stitch, make 5 double crochets, skip one and 1 single, chain 2, and so on for every petal you see until you get back here again. Once you get here, you're gonna slip stitch on that first single crochet, and you're gonna chain 1 because you are cutting this yarn, and that's it for the petals. Okay, so now you're gonna bring back the other color and finish off the square, pull it tight, chain 3, again that counts as a double crochet, and on the next stitch 2 double crochets. Now you're going to do 5 double crochets on the chain that's in the back, and I also try to hold on to this tail and hide it at the same time with those double crochets. So yarn over and insert your hook inside the chain and do your double crochet. Okay, so again 5 in total because it's 5 chains. Okay, this is how it's looking in the back, and again you're gonna bring it to the front and insert it into the double crochets right here. So insert your hook but bring it up like this, pull your yarn to the front and do your double crochet, and on the next one 2 in that same space. And that's it for that round. So again, on the chains that are in the back, bring your tail to the back and do your 5 double crochets in here, then bring it again to the front, do 1 double crochet here and 2 in the next space, and so on. So obviously keep doing this until you get all the way around. Once you get all the way around, you're gonna slip stitch on that last chain you did, and that's it for the round. This is how it's looking in the back. And for the next round, you're gonna chain 1 and single crochet in that same space, and you're gonna do a total of 6 single crochets back to back. So this would be the second one. So now we're gonna start making the corner. So once you do the 6 single crochets, you're gonna do a half double. So yarn over, insert your hook, grab your yarn over, and go through the 3 loops on the hook. Next, you're gonna do a double crochet, and on the next stitch, you're gonna do the corner. So make 2 doubles, chain 2, and 2 more in that same space. Now you're going to repeat the same thing you did here. So you're going to do a double crochet right next to that corner, I mean, and now a half double right next to the double, and yeah, there's your first corner. So to do the side, you're going to do a total of 11 single crochets back to back until you have to do another corner. So once you get here, you're going to repeat the same thing you did here with the corner. So start with a half double crochet, then a double. Now do the corner, so 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 more in that same space. And now do the same thing but backwards, so a double crochet right next to that corner and a half double right next to it. And that's it for the corner. So again, repeat the same thing you did here on the side. 11 single crochets, do a corner, another 11, do your final corner, and you're going to do the remaining 5 single crochets to complete the 11 on this side where you started. Okay, so once you do your 5 final single crochets, you are ready to slip stitch on that first single you did, and that's it for that round. So to start the next one and the final one, do 3 chains that count as a double, and this is gonna be pretty easy, just double crochets all the way around. So just start making your doubles, 1 per stitch, and I'll show you what to do in the corner in just a moment. So once you get here, it is pretty simple, just the same thing you did on the previous row. 2 double crochets back to back in that same space, then chain 2, and again 2 doubles in that same space, and then just continue on doing double crochets, 1 per stitch. And don't forget this double in the corner, it can be easily hidden with those doubles you did right now, but yeah, don't forget it. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing my doubles until I get to the beginning again. Okay, so once you go all the way around, slip stitch on that final chain you did, chain 1, and you can finally cut off your yarn. And that's it for this beautiful square. I do recommend that if you are turning it into a blanket, a purse, any type of project, you do put it on a foam board to block it. Put some pins in on the corners, maybe on the sides, and get a little bit wet just so you can square it out a little bit more, and then you won't have these groups right here. But yeah, that's basically it for this pretty daisy square. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I am planning to turn it into a purse. So if you are interested in seeing that, make sure to leave a comment below, and I'll see you on the next one.